In a small village called Bethlehem, far from the throne rooms of kings and soldiers, a boy played music for sheep. His fingers danced over a harp, his voice lifted softly in praise to God. His name was David. He wasn't important in the eyes of men. Just the youngest of 8 brothers. Too small for war. Too ordinary to be invited when greatness came knocking. But heaven had already taken notice. Prophet Samuel walks into Jesse's home. A hush falls as Jesse lines up his strong, tall sons. God had sent Samuel to Bethlehem to anoint the next king of Israel. King Saul had turned away from God, and the Lord had chosen someone new. Someone unexpected. Samuel looked at Jesse's first son, Eliab. He was tall, handsome, strong, a soldier. Surely this must be the one. But God whispered in Samuel's heart, "Do not consider his appearance or his height. I have rejected him." The Lord does not look at what people look at. People look at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. One by one, 7 sons passed before the prophet. And every time, God said no. Confused, Samuel asked, "Are these all your sons?" Jesse hesitated, then shrugged. "Well, there's the youngest. He's out in the field, watching the sheep." They didn't even bother to bring him in. But Samuel said, "Send for him. We won't sit down until he comes." David enters, suntanned, smelling like sheep, with a curious smile and a peaceful spirit. He didn't look like a king, but God saw a heart full of worship. A boy who sang in the fields when no one was watching. A boy who trusted God when danger came. God said, "He is the one. Anoint him." And right there, before his older brothers, Prophet Samuel took out a horn of oil and poured it over David's head. The oil ran down his hair. The Spirit of God rushed into his heart. And the heavens rejoiced. That day, David went back to the sheep. But something had changed. He wasn't just a shepherd anymore. He was chosen. The Spirit of the Lord came powerfully upon David from that day forward. God sees what people overlook. He doesn't choose based on appearance or popularity. He chooses hearts that worship and trust him, even in the fields. Have you ever felt overlooked or left out? This story reminds us that God never forgets us, even in the field. Share your thoughts below.